everybody, how's it going? This is Big Lair here. I was just sitting in a coffee shop, one of my favorite coffee shops. Well, it's actually a cake shop and a coffee shop. And I was going to do my video from there. Let's see, I'll put a little video right now what I was eating in the cake shop. It's a pretty awesome cake shop. The owner is a fantastic pâtissier and a chocolatier. The guy makes the best cakes and chocolates. I'd put him up against anyone in Japan. So today I had the triple cake set. I think it's $7. I got 3 pieces of cake. I had ganache choco erdobea, which is like a German style strawberry and cream cake, and a lemon mousse, yeah, and a iced coffee. So yeah, that's where I was. So I was there and I was going to do my video, but then the owner kind of cranked up the music a little bit, and which is cool. But then I thought it might be too loud for me to do this video. So hopefully you can hear me. Got my mic on, I think. Yeah, good. Little windy here. I'm at a temple. No, a shrine. Sorry, I'm at a shrine. And I'll put some video right now and let you see the shrine. This is kind of close to where I live. It's near a post office, actually. And almost no one comes here unless it's a special event. And I'm sure some of the neighbors watched me get out of my car and take some video, and they're wondering, what the hell am I doing sitting on the steps near the collection box? Can you see that? Yeah, that's the collection box that you would drop in your donations. I can see my thumb is kind of hitting the camera there. Sorry about this. I'm just holding it up. I don't have my my tripod with me. Okay, this is so Big Lair. It's my Thursday crypto update. This won't be very long today. I'm doing this because I'm just going to look down at my computer screen here. I make a lot of comparisons between cryptocurrencies, and I check the price of Bitcoin compared to a basket of other coins. And that basket includes Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, XRP, EOS, Stellar, Cardano, Neo, Tezos, and OMG. And it's good to do this. I think I titled my video, comparing apples to apples, and that's what we have to do. And a lot of people have contacted me recently and said, oh, well, you're talking about trading and this and that. Should I take this coin and that coin and trade it into Bitcoin? So I thought, rather than talk about cryptos as I usually do, I'm going to just go over some of the comparisons that I've been making. Periodically, I make an Excel spreadsheet where I compare the price of Bitcoin to other coins to see, are the coins increasing in value or are they decreasing in value in comparison to Bitcoin? So let's see, I'm just going to go back to August 5th. On August 5th, Bitcoin was $11,429. And so on August 5th, one Bitcoin could have bought 33 Bitcoin Cash. On August 5th, one Bitcoin could have bought you 120 Litecoin. It could have bought you 35,660 XRP. On August 5th, one Bitcoin would have bought you 2,664 EOS. You could have gotten 138,847 Stellar. You could have gotten 202,267 Cardano. Neo, on August 5th, one Bitcoin would have gotten you 941 Neo. It would have gotten you 7,775 Tezos, and it would have gotten you 7,470 OMG. Okay, so most people would think because Bitcoin was $3,000 more on August 5th in comparison to today that you could have gotten more coins, and that's not the case. So in my basket of coins here, which I told you were Bitcoin, Litecoin, XRP, EOS, Stellar, Cardano, Neo, Tezos, and OMG. If I look at the price today, when I checked, when I was at the coffee shop there about 30 minutes ago, the price of Bitcoin was $8,426. So a little more than $3,000 less than August 5th. Now, Interestingly enough, I got to change hands here. Sorry about that. I'm pretty strong, but not that strong. Okay, interestingly enough, if you had one Bitcoin today and you compare, so like I said, August 5th, one Bitcoin would have gotten you those coins that I just said, the number of coins. Now, if you had one Bitcoin today, you could get 4 more Bitcoin Cash. So today you could get 37 Bitcoin Cash. Today you could get 28 more Litecoin than you could August 5th. Interestingly enough, XRP, nope, you would get 983 less than August 5th. So it would have been a better deal to buy XRP on August 5th with your Bitcoin than now. Now it's not a good idea to move your Bitcoin into XRP because you wouldn't get as many. You would get 983 less. That's a pretty big difference. All of the other coins would be a good deal. Today, EOS, you would get 292 more. Stellar, you would get 9,510 more. Cardano, you would get 17,751 more than you would have August 5th. Neo, you would get 205 more. Tezos, you would get 2,171 more. And finally, OMG, you would get 2,900 more today than you would have on August 5th. So wow, what does this tell us? This tells us you can't just look at the price of cryptocurrencies and say, oh, Bitcoin's down $3,000, so yeah, it's a good idea now to buy XRP. No, it'd be a bad idea to buy XRP because you'd get less value for your Bitcoin. However, all of the other coins I mentioned in my little basket that I use for my Excel spreadsheets, you would do very well. And looking at this, I mean, Cardano, my God, you'd get 17,000 more. What's really interesting to me is I'm looking at recently Tezos, Neo, and OMG for trading. So I was even surprised by these numbers. OMG, you could get 2,900 more. Tezos, 2,170 more. My God, just think, those coins, OMG, well, OMG is at 81 cents. For sure this thing is going to go up to $1.81. I would think by the end of October, maybe beginning of November, we're going to see it go back up to $1.80. No problem. I mean, I'm kind of talking out of my ass here, but that's what I think. And Tezos, it's at 84 cents. Come on, it wasn't that long ago. Tezos was like $1.80, right? So just think if these two coins within, we'll say, a month and a half, 2 months, if they just go up $1, which, they've had that price recently. So if you purchased, if you had a Bitcoin and you swapped it into OMG or Tezos, in pretty short order, you would gain $2,000 in my opinion, because you're getting an extra 2,000 and some coins. For OMG, you get 2,900, so it would be a good deal. Now the question you have to ask yourself is, okay, if I swap my Bitcoin into these coins, what if Bitcoin goes up to 24,000? Okay, then you're kind of screwed, right? So the one thing I want to say is you really have to watch what you're doing when you're buying and selling cryptos, and you should compare everything to the price of Bitcoin. Are you gaining value in comparison to Bitcoin, or are you losing value? And for me, looking at these numbers, I can see that, OMG and Tezos and Cardano, well, even Stellar, are a very good buy. In my opinion, anytime you can get more coins for the same amount of value, you're doing well. So that's why I use Bitcoin as the comparison. Okay, so I said comparing apples to apples. Some people, I've also done an analysis using Litecoin, comparing Litecoin to my basket here, and that's a terrible comparison to make because Litecoin really hasn't held its value very well against other coins. Other coins have held their value much better than Litecoin has, so you have to be careful when you're comparing what coin to what coin. Now, I do realize some people will say, hey, you should be comparing Bitcoin Cash to these coins. And I would agree with that. However, I'm just comparing Bitcoin at this moment. but Bitcoin Cash is the first coin in my basket that I compare. So right now, Bitcoin consistently has been has had a better value than Bitcoin Cash over the last 3 months. If you had a Bitcoin, the number of Bitcoin Cash you could buy with that Bitcoin has steadily been increasing. So, now we're at the point where, wow, you can get 37 Bitcoin Cash for a Bitcoin, and August 5th, you could only get 33. So, right now, that's just the situation. So I like to compare things to Bitcoin. Okay, so what's the takeaway from this? Well, the takeaway is be careful when you're buying your coins. A good deal might not be a good deal. I recommend comparing things to Bitcoin. It doesn't mean you have to buy a Bitcoin or a fraction of a Bitcoin and then move it into these other altcoins. No, just look and say, well, what hasn't held its value as well? What would be a good deal? So, like I said, every coin in my basket except XRP has gone down in value, which means you can get more of those coins for your Bitcoin. XRP has gone up. You would get 983 less XRP. So I'm looking at getting a good value. So I'm going to be looking at the coins, like I said, Tezos, OMG, Cardano, Stellar, even EOS. You can get 292 more. Just think if EOS goes back up to its previous, what was it, $6 and something, $8 and something, you'd more than double your money on, and you get like an extra 205 coins, and then you would double your money pretty quickly. So I don't know if this helps anybody, but it's just the way I look at things. I don't look at necessarily the dollar value so much unless I'm trying to capture the dollar value, which I did recently, and then I'm holding it in stable coins. And once this market goes down further, which I think it will by the end of this month, I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for some things to go even lower, and then I'll move those stable coins into these coins. And part of today's exercise was helping me to find out, what coin should I be moving in. I love Digibyte. I don't have Digibyte on my list here. I really love Digibyte. So I'm considering that, and I'm really considering OMG and Tezos right now. The other coins, I'm pretty happy with the amounts I have, but I think Tezos and OMG are win-win situations because, as I said in the past, they're quite easy to trade. They have very distinct ups and downs. Looking back, I think in the last 4 months, a person could have easily bought at the high 6 different times and then sold at the low within 10 days to 2 weeks later. So let's say, for example, recently you sold at 109. Well, now today it's down to 81. 84. And I told my friend to buy back at 89. He's not upset that it went from 89 to 84 and he lost out on 5 cents. No, he's really happy that he captured a solid 20% gain in like 18 hours. That's the kind of thing I'm talking about with Tezos. Looking back, there were 6 solid opportunities. I was only able to take advantage of 4 of them. This recent one I told you, I had to go to work, and I could have, skipped work and taken the hit on my reputation, and it would have been a pretty big deal. And I didn't do that because my reputation is more important than making a few bucks in cryptocurrencies. However, my friend was able to do it, and that makes me real happy that someone could do it. So, okay, the takeaway here is when you're looking at cryptos, make sure you understand the true value of the cryptos. Have they gone down in price? Have they gone up in price? And always look for the best value. Of course, everyone also has to decide, what coins do you think will do well. And if you stick in the top 20, you're not going to go wrong. There are some other ones, but everybody's got to do what they want to. Everyone's going to do what they've got to do or what they think they should do. But take some time, see which ones you're comfortable with, which projects you like, and then look at the patterns on the pricing. How does it go up and down? And I've given you guys a few different coins I like, and I will continue to watch those coins like a hawk and look for further trading opportunities. Okay, this is my Thursday crypto update. Big Lair here on Jack's Private Coffee Corner. Yeah, I'm sitting here at a shrine. My friend Aura said to me, hey, take some videos of a shrine and see what's going on there. So here I am at a shrine today. I'm probably the only person who's ever sat on the steps of this shrine. I don't know if you can see it. They've got a lot of wood carvings of dragons up there. That's really awesome. I'm probably one of the only people to come to this shrine and sit here and make a YouTube video. It's pretty cool, huh? This would be a great location, wouldn't it? If I could have my own little coffee shop here, that'd be awesome. Maybe I should talk to the priest. Okay, well, I hope everybody has a great day. I hope this video was worthwhile to you. Just a little bit of information because some people were asking me what to do. Okay, everybody, you take care and have an awesome day.